Welcome back, guys. It's Miguel here. Like always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Update 18 has just been released. Update 18 has 4 new cars. I'm going to give a brief explanation for each car and what you need to do to get them and when are they available. First off, we have the 1964 Porsche 356 Cabriolet Emery. The Emery will start to be available in the winter season January 30 to February 6th. You will need 50% completion to unlock. The 1964 356 Cabriolet uses a modified version of the original flat 4 engine developed by Emery itself, producing over 200 horsepower. Each Emery car is unique to the owners, wishes for their chosen build, and it is a new car in the Forza series. Next in the list we have the Toyota AE86 from 1985. The AE86 will be available in spring season February 6 through February 13. This little coupe is very well known in the car culture. Later on time, it was renamed to be a Corolla and changed to front wheel drive. The AE86 is popular in the early days of drifting. The AE86 was never about performance with its 1.6-liter engine producing about 120 horsepower. Its lightweight and accurate chassis makes it ideal for doing power slides. Big engine upgrades are recommended for a drift beast. This car was seen back in Forza Horizon 3. Next on the list we have the 2018 Huracan Performante. The Performante will start to be available in autumn season January 23 through January 3rd. You will need 50% completion to unlock. The Performante has been the most requested car in the game. The Performante is a rival to a Ferrari Pista 488. This beefed up baby Lambo is one of the fastest street cars ever to lap the Nürburgring. The Huracan made headlines with its controversial 6 minutes and 52 seconds lap time, beating the hybrid Porsche 918 Spider. The Performante sheds 88 pounds compared to a standard Huracan, as well as gaining another 28 horsepower. However, it's under the skin where the Performante's party piece lies. It uses clever hidden active aerodynamics for improved cornering despite having a large fixed rear wing. The Performante is new to Forza and never seen in other Forza series. And last one in the list, guys, the 2006 Hummer H1 Alpha. The Alpha will be available in the summer season starting January 16th to 23rd. This Hummer was seen back in Forza Horizon 1 and now is back in Forza Horizon 4. The Hummer H1 Alpha is the same as there is in Forza Horizon 4, but just an open top version of the one already in Forza Horizon 4. And to recap, on the update 18, we get 4 new cars. We get the Performante, the Porsche, the Hummer, and the Toyota AE86. Thank you for passing by. If you like the content, like, comment, and subscribe. Also share the video for daily uploads in the channel. Comment in the comments section what would you like to see on future videos. The video has came into the end. I will put a little bit of the Forza Horizon live show with the cars in the update in the game.
No, we saved the best for last, right?
So yeah, we've got the open-top version of the Hummer that's already in the game. So this is the 2006 one, so this is when they updated it to a 6.6 litre Duramax engine. So it's 300 horsepower, 5 something foot-pound of torque, which would make most cars fast, but when it weighs 3.4 tons or 7,600 pounds, if that's wrong, don't shoot me, I don't do pounds, it makes it quite slow. So
It's not the quickest.
It's not the quickest. It's also gigantic, which is perfect for going down narrow British roads.
What's the fuel economy like?
Terrible.
10
I would
miles an
imagine it can't even get into double figures.
Oh dear. It's so wide. You could fit like 4 people abreast in that.
But you can only fit 4 people in it total.
Yeah.
Because it's only got 4 seats. Because it has a gigantic transmission.
You could fit another 4 in the
Oh, in
the
the
trailer,
pickup bit,
yeah,
yeah. And you could just sit on the, like, there's a bit between the 2 rear seats that's just a giant table, essentially. You could sit on that.
Really cool cockpit details as well. I think often with these,
Yeah, look at the space between.
atypical production cars.
I guess it's so you can fit a squad of soldiers in there.
And a picnic.
Yeah.
in this civilian version of the car.
Yeah.
I really like that kind of late 90s, early millennia switchgear. Like the big buttons.
What's the green thing?
I don't know.
And the Hummer is available, as we noticed earlier. You can get this in summer, so starting from Thursday in the Shummer Nights Championship.
Yeah.
Shummer Nights. That's not a typo.
I'm getting rained on at the moment. Is that
For quite a while now. So, well, I know it's been appearing in request lists for several months.
Since it's existed, really.
Since it's, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about 15 minutes after it was revealed, we were getting asked why it wasn't in the game yet, and well, it takes a little while. Sorry.
Takes longer than 15 minutes to build a car. So yeah, this is the track version of the Huracan. So it's 40 kilos lighter, I think 30 horsepower more out of its absolutely glorious V10. This really is one of the best engines in the world, I think. The noise it makes is spectacular. And it has some rather trick aerodynamics on it called Lamborghini Ala, which stands for, I tried this earlier, Aerodynamica Lamborghini Attiva, which is essentially, it's a passive active aero which uses valves that kind of go through the car to stall the rear wing and to drop the pressure off of the front splitter to reduce drag. But the cool thing is, because it's 2 separate ducts, when you're cornering, when you turn in, they'll keep the inside one closed in high drag mode, which creates, you have more drag on one side of the car and that rotates the car in.
So like an air brake.
Yeah. So they're calling that active, the aerodynamic vectoring is the term they're giving it. And it does work. This thing is one of the quickest Lamborghinis ever made. I think when it was released, it was now being beaten by the Aventador SV. So this will do sub 7 minutes of the Nürburgring, which is one of only a handful of cars capable of that at the moment. It's a very special car.
Wow.
I love the cockpit.
I love the stripe down the side there and the Italian flag.
Tricolore.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little go on the interior view, but in this camera view in particular, you can just see that crazy dash.
Yeah. What's the name of that material, Chris? Do you know?
It's the carbon fibre material. Do you mean on the dash or is it?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, like the suede Alcantara type.
Alcantara.
Is it Alcantara?
Yeah. It probably would be Alcantara, yeah. And then that carbon fibre, I think, is something they initially did with the Sesta Elemento, which is like crushed up bits of carbon fibre, then re-resined to look like that, and it's got this really nice kind of marbled effect, which is very unique to this car.
And the Performante, available in autumn, so in a couple of weeks from now, and you can get this for free just by completing 50% of this stuff in the festival playlist for autumn.
That's right.
It's cool. You guys have been asking for it. Here it is. Shall we? What's next?
Should we have a look at the Toyota AE86 next, or the Sprinter Torino, being a version of the English language from between 1150 and 1500. So there you go.
Until Toyota resurrected, it was basically just found on
pub
UK pub.
Yeah, curly text. So this thing's super iconic. It's got many names, as you said. It's Hachiroku, it's AE86, it's Torino, it's Levin for the notchback version of it. It's iconic, is what it is. It's a movie star. It's star of manga comics, all sorts. It's a tofu delivery car. But it's probably between its most famous either tofu delivery or for the very early days of drifting. Being a lightweight rear-wheel drive car, it's kind of on the lower end of the market. Not much was rear-wheel drive when this came out, so it was an affordable rear-wheel drive car, and it just so happened to have a really good chassis, limited slip differential, and a pucker of an engine in the 4 AGE, which in stock form I think revs to 700-800 RPM, and modified they've been known to go past 10,000, making good power. Stocked at about 130, so drifting in our game not the easiest. If Matt wants to try it.
I was heading to a drift zone, the one in Ambleside, it's just around this corner. So.
All right. Well, Matt is one of the finest drifters.
Oh, here we go.
In Playground Games. So taking this stock drift icon, we can all cheer him on as he bosses this drift zone. Back to 3-star score. So.
Oh, you should easily get 3 stars in this, right?
What are we looking at now?
Finally, this is the Porsche 356C Emery Special. So Emery have been doing, I don't want to call them resto mods. They kind of restore old Porsches, but also do a new modern take on it. And this is one of them. I think they've done over 100 now. They're absolutely beautiful. They look like a stock Porsche. Like I don't think you could look at them and figure out without looking at a stock 356 what they've changed, because they keep very much the original design ethos of the car. They also, a standard fitment is the Emery Motorsports engine, which is it's the original flat 4, but tuned up to 220 horsepower. So it's a 2 point.
What's that porcelain vase on the dash?
I don't know.
I think it's an air freshener.
Yeah.
Amazing. I hope it is. Who's that, a potpourri pot?
So each one is unique, hence the potpourri pot.
Yeah. They got quite far through production with this commitment to making everyone unique that they had to find new things to attach.
I mean, Porsche may have fitted that, you never know. But yeah, each one's unique to the owner. And I believe the Torben Tuesday for this car, do you want to reveal that one?
So there was a picture of the Dutch police on the whiteboard, I believe, which was they bought some of these cars. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Slap on the wrist for not getting that.
The Performante was the hardest one, I think, where it had a weight to power ratio, not even a power to weight ratio, which is the more common way around of doing it, of 2.15 kilograms per horsepower. That was the clue for that one. I think most people did get the AE86 because we capitalised the D on
initial D. Yeah. So, sorry about that, guys. That not the best Torben Tuesday. We'll be better in future.
So there's 3 levels of trim of these, aren't there? They've got the Emery Special and the RS and the Outlaw.
Yes, I think it was Outlaw Special RS.
Yes,
and the RS is the newish one they showed off, would have been summer last year, I think, which has, is it the twin turboed one? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's very special.
They do some 911s as well. Yeah. They're awesome. Each one is built differently, like to the owner's request. So yeah, this one's got a towing bar.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.